Okay, I wasn't sure if it's going to go well or not, because I'm using an AI voice and even if I am going to use my real voice or not. But, you all hear me. I'm the man for the job. Anyways, here it goes. Hello everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of Jose Reviews. A series that no one saw before, or never seen it. I'm here specifically to talk about not just movies, but also cartoons, either animated, or live action, whatever the weather. In today's video, since it's February 1st, new month, new school year, we are going back in time to 2023, and doing a review of a TV show that some may or may not remember. And I'm of course talking about Isadora Moon. Now some of you people may ask questions like, hey, what is this show about? It was animated? Or other stuff like that. Well, I'm about to tell you on my review and thoughts on this. Just a disclaimer, this video is not made for kids. Also, not going to use clips that much, because of copyright. So, grab your popcorn, beverage, buckle up, hold on tight and get comfy, as I'll jump into the history of Isadora Moon. So, for those and who don't know what is this show, I will try my best to describe it. So, the Isadora Moon series focuses on a girl named Isadora, by name. And the moon, well, that's just a simple bad pun, but whatever. Basically, she half fairy, half vampire, as she puts it. Isadora Moon, half fairy, half vampire, totally unique. Isadora is every kid who has ever wondered how they fit in. Her mum is a fairy, her dad is a vampire, and she is a bit of both. Just like her human, and also, transforming to a cat, and mermaid. Now, Isadora strives for self-acceptance, being brave, helping out or taking responsibility. Isadora learns that she is capable of more than she imagines. She also has a wand which is a star, like her eye reflection. Now how the show was going to be? Well, a series of shorts created by Kelebek Media prior to the release of the show. Not much is known about these shorts, from the animation company to the voice actors. These were private sometime in the past year, early 2025 or so is my guess. Luckily, some are still publicly available for viewing on the official Facebook page, which is where all of these are taken from. 25 shorts were made, and sadly, some are now lost media due to not being posted elsewhere. I remember watching these when I watched them prior to All Engines Go's 4th season after that. At least 4 of the shorts I do not remember the names of, nor can I find a single bit of footage from them. I have included what little footage we have of the lost shorts at the end, as well as 2 Mirabelle shorts that were never uploaded to YouTube. Any other things? Well, thought it might be important, but here is the pilot for Isadora Moon. I am unsure if this was a full pilot or whether this little clip is it. Clearly meant to be an abridged adaptation of the first book. Sky officially bought the series for 52 episodes in 2022. A picture released alongside this news is dated in the corner as 2022. The pilot was produced sometime between late 2021 to early 2022 and was likely shown to a couple of UK broadcasting networks, Sky included, who would pick the series up. This clip was posted to Harriet Muncaster's official Instagram when Sky picked it up. Changes to note between this and the final show. For example, Cordelia's flower crown, jacket, wings and boots are all pink, unlike the final show where they are green. Isadora herself is pretty much the same, albeit different voice and all. I'm pretty sure the colors are more vibrant and the grey soles on her boots are nowhere to be seen here. Zoe has small eyelashes here and her sleeves are shorter. That's pretty much all that I can say about the 2022 pilot. Anywho, back to Isadora's bio. In every adventure she always gets along with everyone. She has a pink rabbit called Pinky, and her mom and dad named M.S. Cordelia Moon, and M. Bartholomew Moon respectively, as well as baby Honey Blossom, can't forget that. Live in a house with her and much other things that I could go on. Anyways, she tacks along with her friends like many as mains or side characters with minor roles. The characters in order from 2020 to 2024 are Alma Moon, an unknown who I don't want to name, Mirabelle Starspell, Sashi, Zoe, Oliver, not to be confused with the Thomas and Friends character. JJ, the assistant male, Eldritch Moon, a female dentist, Mignonette, Miss Cherry the female class teacher, Oscar the friendly ghost, the house bats, Wilbur Starspell, Seraphina Starspell, Violet the dragon, and Sashi's cat Gertie, Nova Aurelia, and her cat Ganymede, the rando kid with glasses, Whippy McFluff, Omi Moon, Grandpa and Granny Moon, Omari Moon and his friend, that glitter dragon, Max, Hercules. Not the Tugs character, I mean the goldfish, Ava the new girl, Aunt Crystal, Alvin Starspell. Ferdinand Moon, Blazing Bright the orangey dragon, Primrose Starspell, Florentina, and many others. A whole voice casting artists were brought on, and keeping up with the other animated cartoons, an entire cast was in. The cast is very similar to other popular TV shows. From the UK and US actors they are Shayla McCormick, Jessica Brown Findlay, fellow Thomas actor Rasmus Hardiker, Horrid Henry and Jelly Jams Bello VA Lizzie Waterworth, Alfire Manders, Manasseh Mapira, Samara Soteria, Penelope Tumbridge, Maddie Evans, Kaya Coombs, Wilbur Conabear, and so on. With the help of Sue Needleman who assembled the cast beautifully. The music was composed by Score Draw Music. This is also the first project to have the notorious Sharon Miller, the Thomas and Friends script editor for seasons 9 to 11, head writer for seasons 12 to 16, and voice director for season 17 onwards, was the show's voice and casting director. And you can tell this woman definitely shows the result of the acting similar to Thomas and Fireends in that way. The location where the voice recording for the show was also from Thomas. In Soho Square Studios, and oh boy, it's easy to see the similarities. The 2D animation was done by Jam Media. Side note, way better animation than Nelvana's All Engines Go. The show's production started in early January 2023, and was wrapped in late January 2024. Now on to the part you all have to see with fresh eyes. So, the Isadora Moon TV series finally saw its premiere on November 17 of 2023 in the UK, on the popular channel, Sky Kids. Then it reached out to many other countries the very next year. Now for the show's release on HBO Max, it was finally put on to streaming on January 2 of 2025 last year at the start of the 80th anniversary of the Railway series, and then it was put on to DVD like a decade later. And so far, 52 episodes were broadcasted on television. And that about wraps up the history part. Now I'll take a look at the fan-made menu tour for the Isadora Moon DVD. Alright, now here is the fan-made DVD menu tour for the Isadora Moon series. All the content is in here, so on the bottom it says play all episode selections, don't bother the scene word. And languages. I gotta say, nice work on it. I'll say that some Isadora fan did this. All fan-made, crazy. So, episode selection. So the first 6 episodes are here. Then the next 6. Then we have the other remaining 6, how funny and silly about it. Then we have 5 episodes. Quite reduced, and the remaining 3 are at the last page. Back at the menu, for languages, and also subtitles. We have English the original UK, the English with narration, French original and Canadian and Italian. Same thing for the subtitles too. And that's pretty much it for the menu tour, it's fan-made by the way. Now I'll jump into my final thoughts on Isadora Moon. So overall, do I recommend Isadora Moon? I'm going to answer just like what PBM's Video Entertainment says. If you are a Isadora Moon fan and you are interested in the show, go for it. Watch some Isadora Moon content on YouTube. If many people will ask me if I will show you all this half-fairy half-vampire TV series, my simple answer to that is, yes. I do recommend this show, for a number of reasons. Anyways, that's all folks. If this video does good, I could make more and do a series out of it. Stay tuned for more adventures. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace.